Hi there, hello! Rachel here from the Dungeon Full Dive team.
And I am Lyria.
You've been enjoying our game in early access for a while now.
If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
We've read your Steam reviews a lot and have implemented a ton of new features, especially for you, GMs.
Rachel, come on, let's get to the point.
I'm proud to present Chapter 2's GM Update. Shh! You hear that? The magical sounds of the forest. Why do I hear combat music? GM, what's going on?
Well, Rachel, as you finally seem to relax, you suddenly hear a group of wolves approaching.
Okay. Someone is having too much fun with our new feature. Let me explain. With our new sound and ambiance board, DFD will become a whole lot more immersive. As a GM, you can choose from a wide variety of soundtracks to play with. Want to set a scene with wind or rain? Maybe some background chatter from a busy town? Or dogs barking in the distance? We've got you covered. And here's the best part. You get to play around with the intensity of these sounds. It's super easy. Say you want to make it feel like the party's surrounded by dogs. Just slide this here, and voila. Or maybe stir up a crowd from calm to wild. Just a quick tweak. It's not just about volume. You can change the whole vibe. A little rain can turn into a massive storm. Or those distant wolf howls can suddenly feel like they're right next to you. It's all about setting the perfect scene.
And for the lazy GMs like me, we've got a ton of pre-mixed tracks that offer just the right soundscapes for all your scenarios. Just one button click and your ambiance is good to go.
Oh, and we didn't stop there. We've also added fully dynamic music. This allows you to add music to your game at any point in time. And this isn't just for background tunes. You have full control as a GM. Is your party low on health and about to go down? Crank up the intensity. The music changes at your demand. Faster beats, more dramatic drums. It's all part of the experience. We are also constantly working on adding even more music tracks. So let us know in the comments what music tracks you want to have for your adventures. When you open up the map builder right next to the spawn icon, you'll now find the Fog of War asset. You can place it in the map, scale it, and rotate it like any other asset. In both tabletop and full dive mode, players are not able to peek inside this zone, unless, of course, their miniature is moved into it, no matter if in full dive or tabletop mode. This allows the GM to hide certain parts of the map that players are not supposed to see, like a secret room, for example, or events that you just don't want to reveal yet. While players won't be able to see what's inside, you'll get full vision as a GM. You'll always have a complete overview of what's going on. We have also added session settings for the Fog of War. Here, you can toggle the Fog of War visibility for the whole party. You can set it to always on, just in tabletop mode, or completely off. When playing DFD, you can choose between strategic tabletop mode, where you can play tabletop just like you know it, or switch to full dive mode when you want to dive into the action and roleplay as your miniature. But why not both? We have now added the ability for you to enable and view animations for miniatures while in tabletop mode. Especially when I play as Game Master, this allows me to see my players roleplay while I can still stay in full control in tabletop mode.
So, you tried to complement the Orc Chieftain's, unique face.
Exactly. Diplomacy can avoid any conflict.
Rachel?
Yes?
Turns out unique means ugly in Orcish. Roll for initiative.
God damn it. Well, at least this is the perfect time to show off our brand new combat features. Let's check out how it works. Inside the new Miniature Overview tab, you've now got a full display of all miniatures on the board. It's kind of like the command center for your battles. From here, you can switch into combat at any time, which opens the combat preparation window. You can assign all participants to the initiative and watch as they're sorted into neat little groups: the party, important NPCs, and the miniatures. Now, when you hit Start Combat, the system automatically rolls initiative for you based on your character's stats. With combat started, every player can keep track of the flow of combat by looking at the initiative queue. It's super clear who's up next and who's already had their turn, as ending the turn grays out the participant in the queue. As a GM, you just click End Turn to move on. When combat is over, just click End Combat to close the initiative mode. If you take a look at all our little miniatures here, you can see that we've now added HP bars to the game. If you get close to a miniature, you can see how much HP it has. This makes it way easier for the GM to keep an overview of all miniatures during combat. As players, you can see how much damage you've taken and also how much HP your enemy has left. But don't worry about metagaming. In the session settings, you can also customize and disable them. If you set them to disabled, no player will be able to see the HP bars anymore. This one is a game changer. Character sheets have been extensively upgraded with our December update. Not only have we added 3 more tabs with spells, actions, and inventory, but we have also overhauled and improved the Stats tab. In the Stats tab, you can now select your class, subclass, as well as species and subspecies. In the Spells tab, you have the entire 5e spell universe at your fingertips. Browse, study, and add spells to your character seamlessly. And it's not just a library. You can also cast spells directly from the tab, which automatically tracks your spell slots for you and shares the spell descriptions with your party in the chat. Next, the Actions tab. Individualized based on your character's class and equipped gear, it lets you keep track of all the actions your character can unleash. Perfect to help you make informed decisions during combat and read up on the detailed descriptions for each of your available action. No better way than this to strategize your next big move. And don't forget the Inventory tab, where you can manage your character's gear. Here you can keep track of your treasured items and gear up for your next adventure with just a few clicks.
As you approach the mysterious shopkeeper, one of the customers notices you and turns around.
Wait, isn't this the same girl from before?
You mean Tina? No, I am her husband. Tony.
Didn't she say her husband is a Dragonborn?
Yeah, right.
There you have it. The character editor in DFD just got a whole lot more versatile. We're excited to introduce the Dragonborn species. We have 2 presets for the Dragonborn with male and female, and we are working on adding more customization and distinction for them as well. And for the humanoids in the group, we have another incredibly exciting feature: body sliders. If you want to customize your character's body shape, you now have the option to adjust the scale of every single body part of your character. Maybe you want a really muscular barbarian or a skinny, long-necked wizard. Just click on a body part and use the different sliders to adjust every body feature that you want. Oh man, there's so much cool new stuff that we want to show you, but we're running out of time. So let me just walk you through all the new features that didn't get their own category. There are some brand new environments for you to use, like the Hell map and the Dungeon map. For all of you sadists out there, we also have trap assets, like a bear trap and a spike trap. What else? Oh, yeah, we now have jumps. Haha. Jumping is something that you can use for, oh, screw it. No, I'm not going to explain jumps. To improve your combat action, DFD's newest update also comes with some new monsters, like the gecko and the flying viper. For some role-playing action, the instruments are now actually playable. Yeah, man, we have a band. Time for some harmonic melodies on the harp. Become a world-known guitarist, lutist, or blow the horn. So people, that's it. DFD's huge GM update is out now.
Finally! I thought you'd never be done.
And as always, thank you so much for your support. All of these fantastic updates are only possible because of your awesome support.
So you better check us out on Steam right away because we actually have a free demo version for players out now, but it's only available for December.
Remember, this is only the beginning and we have so much more planned.
Oh, and you can join our Discord if you want to talk to us and the devs or whatever.
Wonderfully said, Lyria. The link is in the description below. All right, guys. Thank you for watching and see you guys inside DFD. Bye.
Bye.